Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Exordia Creative Podcast. I'm Jared Lund.
And I'm Quentin Solomon, and we just formally introduced ourselves.
First time.
Oh!
This is our second start.
Yes.
Tried to film this 30 minutes ago. Didn't work.
No.
We're back now.
Yes.
But it is 7 days from our last one.
True.
So, consistency.
I forget which day I put it out, but yeah, roughly 7 days.
Right.
Roughly 7 days.
We film on the Monday. Comes out soon after.
Mm-hmm.
And we're back.
Yes. Feels good.
Yeah.
Feels good. That's something I've been focusing on is these little micro habits. You'll notice that I'm wearing my Apple Watch today. That's a little micro habit.
I didn't notice that.
I've been thinking, feeling a little sluggish, feeling a little whatever. So I want to track my health for the week, see where I'm at, see what my heart rate's at, see what my VO2 max is, see what kind of steps I'm actually getting.
Yeah.
Because your phone, like only when you carry it does it really track it accurately, right?
Right.
So every once in a while I throw this on, and this is just something small. I've been keeping track of stuff.
Do you decide like every day whether you're doing digital watch or analog watch?
99% of the time I wear an analog watch.
Yeah.
99% of the time.
It's tough, right?
It is tough. I shut off all the notifications on this though.
Yeah.
So like I'm just using it just for the fitness and obviously to look at the time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm having troubles with the mic today. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys. We're not destined to do a podcast today. We've
had a lot of intros.
We're rolling. Sorry, guys.
We're back.
Yeah, I use it. I use my analog watch most of the time. It does the trick. I like the look of an analog watch better. I don't love the square look of the Apple Watch. So, yeah.
Totally different. Like, it's not like you have two different looking analog watches and you're trying to make that kind of decision.
Yeah.
Like, that's an easy decision.
Yeah. Yes and no.
But it's like, do you want to sacrifice? Well, yeah, I mean, if you have enough watches, it gets hard.
Yeah.
But like, do you want to sacrifice not knowing all the health data? Because it's a lot. And then when you get used to it.
Exactly. You get addicted
you
to
want
it.
to keep it.
You get addicted to it. So then I take it off. But yeah, this thing was sitting in my watch box for the last little while.
That's cool.
But I'm busting it out, keeping track of stuff. And yeah, I'm starting little micro habits, making sure I'm eating enough, making sure I'm drinking enough.
Yeah.
Because this has obviously been a theme on the podcast. I typically go too hard into something and then I burn out. Mm-hmm. So I'm starting to do little micro things every day.
It's a daily, I don't want to say a struggle, but you're constantly fine tuning it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I go through phases too. Day phases, week phases, month phases. Life's full of seasons.
Yep.
That's the way I see it.
And it's so up and down, right? Like everybody wants to be happy all the time. Everybody wants to feel good all the time.
Is such a thing possible?
No.
Probably not.
No, you can't. You can't. So
gotta appreciate it when it comes.
Yeah. When we jumped into the podcast for the first time today, we did talk about how we weren't going to talk about the lockdowns anymore and all that kind of stuff.
And then we got hit with a huge lockdown.
Then we got hit with a massive lockdown. So I do want to. Nobody left us a comment, obviously, to say they don't want to hear about it or anything. I think we got one.
Imagine? Yeah.
We got one comment on the last YouTube video, and it was like one of those bots saying like "big booby girls" or whatever. Click the link here.
Thanks for listening.
So anyway, we do have to talk a little bit about this. So we got hit with a pretty crazy lockdown here in Ontario, stay-at-home order on steroids, so to speak. And the Premier Ford said that police will be enforcing people to stay in their homes or whatever. They're going to be doing random checks and all that. Yeah. Literally the day after, every police department released a statement saying, "Yeah, we're not going to do that. That's kind of going against people's rights." So then he rescinded that, as well as opening playgrounds again because playgrounds were closed for families. That was a huge one. That was wild. So still working on the golf courses. Glad I didn't get my membership yet.
Yeah. I mean, it's all annoying, but the police having the authority to do that was the only bit of the new lockdown that really worried me.
Well, yeah, because we've heard so many times before from the exact same government saying that they weren't going to do a police state and they weren't going to do so.
Right.
Yeah, that was worrisome.
Yeah.
But
it's really cool to see the departments actually band together and just refuse.
Yep.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, like the next day, like all of them. London, Ottawa, Windsor, Chatham, everybody.
I mean, imagine you're a police department. Everybody already hates you, regardless of how good of a job you're doing.
Exactly. And it would only further divide.
Do you want to make yourself even more of an enemy?
Yeah, no. So that's good. That's basically it as far as the lockdown goes. We just basically, it's a stay-at-home order. If you can work from home, you should work from home.
Yeah. Life goes on. I mean, follow the rules, but, we don't go out of our way to pay attention to it or to dwell on it.
No.
Or to think about it.
No.
We just keep moving on, business as usual.
Yeah.
If something gets in our way, then we'll address it, but if not, I don't know. I'm kind of overthinking about it right now.
Yeah. Takes up a lot of headspace.
Mm-hmm.
So over the weekend, I was chatting with a good friend. I'd call him a good friend. Anyway, he's an investor in other things, not necessarily what we're going to talk about. And I brought up the idea. I'm like, are you into like crypto, NFTs, or anything like that? And he had an interesting take on it. And I did tell you a little bit before what he was saying. And I want to jam about it because I haven't done any research into what he was talking about. But it seems almost valid, but still a very boomer point to make. So I said, are you into crypto? Are you into NFTs? We're talking about it, what it is and all that. And I showed him Beeple and how he made like 70 million off of his first auction or whatever. He's like, yeah, that's fine and all. But like, what if we get another solar flare? He's like, we had one, I forget, it was hundreds of years ago.
Yeah.
But we had a solar flare and it wiped out electricity and stuff. And now we're all so reliant on electricity for our fridges, for our Wi-Fi, for everything basically. We're so reliant. What if there's a solar flare? How do we know that stuff's still going to be there?
Yeah.
And so while it's a valid point, I don't know.
Do you know how long the power was out for?
I have I think this was pre-electricity that the solar flare happened.
Oh, okay.
So it could still be like 100,000 years out, but at some point, like we're going to have a solar flare. And then what?
I mean, if something like that happened, your crypto value would probably be pretty low on your priority list.
Yeah.
No electricity in modern day living.
Yeah. Could you imagine?
No.
Like
it would touch absolutely everything.
Even when the power goes out for like an hour, you're like,
yeah.
Oh, I can't do this.
Seriously.
Oh, I got to shit in the dark.
Once those devices start to run low.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's crazy how primal things would get so quickly.
Mm-hmm. Nice electric car, bro.
Yeah. Nice car. And nice any car. Wait till your battery dies,
That's
right?
true, yeah.
You'd
have a limited
nice getting gas.
Yeah.
From a pump that runs on a computer. Nice street lights, nice traffic lights.
Straight up.
Once that phone dies, ooh.
Yeah.
Game over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
So then what would happen with the gas? Because like I have access to a gas generator, but I guess if the gas pumps don't, we'd have to figure out some kind of way to get gas. But everybody would be buying gas and everybody would be buying generators.
Would a solar flare impact every aspect of electricity production? Probably not.
I would hope not.
Yeah, but like logistically, how is it connected? And getting the power to where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I don't think the question is, do we have enough power? It's, can we get it to all the places we need to get it?
Yeah.
But yeah, that'd be insane.
That'd be wild. And imagine if it happened in like the middle of the winter or something, in Canada specifically. Like if it happened in the middle of winter, people without, like some people have electric heat.
Forget about it.
Dead. A bunch of people died in Texas.
It happened in Texas. Yeah, people lost their minds.
Yeah. So anyway, kind of a valid point. I do want to look more into solar flares. Not that I want to get spooked about it, but it's so true, man. We take for granted our everyday lives and that we're just on this floating, spinning rock and that at any moment, black hole could come, an asteroid, like whatever.
We're just so surrounded by like privilege and luxury.
It's true.
That we're so disconnected.
It's true. We could just done in a zip.
Yeah.
One quick bang.
You get a little taste of it if power went out.
Yeah.
And just turn into camping really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what would happen to crypto. I mean, the whole idea of blockchain is at least one device has to be live in the whole world. Okay. So like it's never foreseeably going to be a problem. But if every single computing device was wiped out, I don't know.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
I mean, at that point, the world would be in such shambles.
Yeah.
There'd be some crazy power shifts going on.
Yeah. Man, I saw a lot of
medieval.
Saw a few more round of businesses closing this weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
Any you can mention?
There was one in Lighthouse Cove. It was a restaurant. They can't stay open anymore. It's so gut-wrenching.
Yeah.
Especially when it's like really like not really old, but businesses that have been in business for a long time. The same owner's has been working at it for like 30, 40 years. And then this frickin' is their solar flare. to make light of it.
Yeah. And you just know that, you know, this didn't just happen. Like, it's been a slow going out of business sale, maybe for years. And then things just get a little bit faster.
Yeah.
The angle just gets a little bit steeper that you have to try to climb up. And then they finally come to the decision. It's not like things get better once you give up. Then you have to come up with a new plan.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah. What's going on with you?
Yeah. That's heavy. And I actually just remembered, like, some other businesses that we've worked with before have even gone under in the last week.
Man, that's true.
Not to put anybody specifically on the spot, but, like, you know, we're feeling for you guys, because that's tough.
That is tough.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do in that position, because, like, I still don't even know where we lie in terms of an essential business or a non-essential business. I know that because we do marketing for some essential businesses or whatever, we're deemed essential, and marketing at one point was deemed essential. So I don't even know where we really go, where we fall in. But if I was one of these businesses that was not deemed essential, I don't know what I would do. I don't know if I would operate under the table. Because I do know of some businesses, they're not our clients, I'm not going to name any names, that are operating under the radar and doing private this, private that. That's probably what I would do.
Yeah. I mean, it's so easy to wag your finger and say that you shouldn't and you wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's your livelihood and your family at stake, you know?
Yeah. You know?
You might not have the option to say no.
Exactly. Rather carry on doing that than getting into, like, illegal stuff or whatever.
Seriously.
So. Oh, man. But. Yeah.
But we're busy.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of new business coming to Chatham too, which is exciting.
A lot of new people coming to Chatham.
Have you seen there's a new Mexican restaurant on St. Clair?
Where? What?
By Ziona's Bistro.
Really?
Yeah, that small little plaza near the new gas station.
Yep.
It's called something Amigo.
Okay.
I think. I haven't been in. I don't know if it's open. I think they have, like, some pretty big stickers over the glass.
Okay.
So you can't really see what's in there.
Okay.
But yeah, apparently, new Mexican spot in town.
Dude, we need one.
I'm going to go Google it and figure it out.
Yeah, we need one.
Well, we have Cajun pepper.
Yeah, but I even think, like, for takeout or whatever, like casada, that just doesn't cut it for me.
Yeah.
You know?
I know what you mean. Casada was at my university way back in the day, and I ate a lot of it when I was a freshman and living in a residence. So I always just consider it like dorm food, you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't hit the same way that like Burrito Boys would hit or something like that.
They have that shit down to a science.
Yeah.
I went in there. Now, obviously, they're not like a huge chain like Chipotle, but a few weeks ago I was in London, and always, like, whenever I'm in London, they have a Burrito Boys. My wife really loves burrito bowls.
Yeah.
We went there, and since I've eaten there, it's been like probably half a year or whatever since this time. Dude, they have this down to a science. They ask for your phone number, and they remember what you put on your naked burrito or on your burrito or whatever. You don't have to stand in line anymore and say, I want this, 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 this. It's tied to your phone. Oh, you want the same thing as last time? Boom.
Love it.
Beautiful. And they text you.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I haven't gotten a text from them since, which
that's
I
cool.
really appreciate. So.
Yeah. I wouldn't say they're a small business, but it's cool.
No, they have a bunch of chains.
Yeah. It's cool when even, like, medium businesses get serious about the contactless ordering. Mm-hmm. There's so much that we can do.
Yep.
Like, there's so many restaurants who could implement that, you know?
Yep.
Or even, like, I know tablet checkout can be kind of hard if you need to come up with your own, if you need to make your own software for it. But, like, we're seeing, you know, businesses adapt all the time. Like, some of our clients, they weren't on Skip the Dishes pre-pandemic.
No.
They weren't on, like, Easy Food and stuff like that. And this has been the push that made them finally decide that they're going to stop leaving money on the table and go after it.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is definitely forcing a lot of businesses to change.
For sure. In terms of the struggles that we're going through because we're back in a stay-at-home order lockdown, it's a lot of just rescheduling and getting in touch with some, like, for the projects and stuff, for some of the businesses that we work with on projects, they're not deemed essential. So it's just a matter of rescheduling and that kind of stuff, admin stuff. But yeah.
It's gonna make for, like, a really busy post-lockdown.
Yes.
It's looking like.
Yeah. If
we do have to keep postponing things till then.
Yeah. Which could be May, June, who knows?
We really don't.
Nope.
There was a big UFC fight this weekend.
It was not UFC.
Oh,
it was,
my bad.
Jake Paul versus Ben Askren.
Right. I heard there was I didn't watch it, but I heard there was like a major upset.
Okay. So I've been for the last, basically since the pandemic, pre-pandemic, because I started boxing downstairs. Like I used to beat up that dummy. Yeah. But then they took the dummy away. Blair Bros, bring back the dummy.
I didn't even realize. Wow.
Anyway, I think it's in the closet down there. I could probably just pull it out and punch it. But if you're not into fighting or whatever, you might not be interested in this. But I've been into fighting just before the pandemic hit, like over a year ago. And so these two social media stars, I'm sure you've heard of them from somewhere, Jake Paul and Logan Paul, are getting into the fight scene. So they're getting into boxing. That's kind of been their thing. And so Jake Paul, the younger brother, has been basically fighting non-fighters, but now he just fought a ex-pro wrestler, and he was also in UFC for a short period of time.
Oh, okay.
And so in a matter, I think it was like 15 to 40 seconds into the fight, Jake knocked him out. And everybody was like, oh, I got my money on Askren. Askren's going to win. But like he looked like trash. Like he didn't look like he trained. I don't know how many punches, if any, he got in.
Really?
And he wasn't a boxer, right? So his whole strategy when he was a fighter was he was a grappler. So he'd grab you and take you down to the ground. Wrestling was his main thing.
Right.
And he went to the Olympics and he did really... Anyway, so that was the big upset. Everybody was like, oh, Askren, because Jake's just been running his mouth saying, oh, I'm going to beat your ass. He's really following the Conor McGregor way of fighting.
Right.
Big promo, you come up with your own name. He's got the problem child. That's his slogan. And so it's this weird line between entertainment and actual boxing. But boxing technically is entertainment.
So did you think the call was legitimate? Like, did you think the fight was over when they called it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I heard mixed opinion about. I heard people say that they were calling it too soon.
It could have gone either way.
That the other guy
he knocked him on his ass, and then when he got up, he was kind of stumbling around.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure he probably could have. Was it 100% safe? No. But what I didn't like about this, because my friend Evan and Connor, we couldn't be together to watch the fight, but we watch fights together sometimes when we can, or we watch them and we'll text back and forth. So we were texting back and forth while we were watching it. And I appreciated the amount of entertainment there was. So there was a lot of concerts, a lot of stuff going on. And I appreciate that. But sometimes, man, I don't want to stay up till 1 just to watch this fight. And so I stayed up till 1 and we watched the fight, and it was like 40 seconds.
Yeah. So that's the worst part. And that happens a lot, to be honest.
It really does. But Justin Bieber performed. I'm a big fan of Justin Bieber.
Yeah. Was he good?
Yeah, he was really good. Nice. He's really good. So, but yeah, there's a few other big fights coming up too that I'm excited to watch.
Yeah, it's always a letdown when you wait the whole night.
Well, it's a letdown because
it's still satisfying.
It's still sad, but anyway, we'll
just
see.
The fact that it's 30 seconds.
See what happens. And Logan Paul is fighting Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, okay. I get them confused.
Logan has not won yet. Has not won a fight yet.
No.
Somehow secured this thing with Floyd Mayweather, who is the best boxer in the world. Has never been defeated.
Yeah, that's wild.
So again, is this for the entertainment value? Was it for the bag? Was it for the amount of money? Probably.
Why not?
I'm sure it was probably for $50 million. Floyd was like, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, but I think it's also bringing a lot of new eyes. Like, for example, me bringing new eyes to fighting and MMA and stuff like that. Because it's crazy. It's a crazy sport. I would never do it myself. I enjoy punching the thing and doing some drills with my friends and stuff, but I would never spar or get punched in the head. Mm-hmm. It's not for me.
I agree. Yeah.
But
anyway. No, it's true. It brings a lot of new attention to it. Because I get the mentality that you might have to consider yourself like a purist if you've been interested long before it got mainstream attention. You've just always loved fighting, and now you don't like how it's getting blown up to the mainstream. I don't know what to say. Yeah. That's just the way it goes, really. Yeah. Once your industry or what you like blows up, you're going to see a huge new community come in, for better or worse, and it's going to change. Yeah. We see that with esports. That's a huge one. Boxing is definitely just exploding in popularity. Yeah. Maybe the last 5 years or something. Yeah. Now it's big ticket stuff, and I think it's probably has to do with the fact that all the influencers are doing it. Yeah. Because they're not the only ones. There are a lot of non-boxing people who make events of this stuff now.
Yeah, there's like a YouTube versus TikTokers boxing event going on.
Really?
Which is pretty crazy.
All that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And Triller was the host of the event or whatever.
Oh, right.
They were selling NFTs too for the last 10 seconds of the fight.
Triller's social media, right?
I think so.
Who owns that one?
I don't know.
I forget. It's owned by like a famous person or like a pretty known company, I thought.
Okay. But yeah, they were selling an NFT of the last 10 seconds of the fight.
That's cool.
It's crazy, all of it like coming together and stuff. It's wild.
Late stage market bubble.
Yeah.
Get the money while you can.
Yeah.
You got to be a creator. It's the only way you can't, it's the only way you can eliminate some of the risk in your investment.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be the one to make the NFTs. Mm-hmm. Be the one to make the content.
Yeah, there's a local guy here that makes NFTs.
Is there?
Nolan Martin.
Oh, yes.
He's had a few good sales.
Yes.
A few good sales. So,
that's
and
cool.
he works with, I'm not sure if he works directly with artists, but he does a lot of the background animation and 4D, 3D design as they're playing their performances and stuff. And so because that's not going on, smart on him, he transitioned and he's done a couple NFTs, packed away a few Ethereum and said, cool.
Yeah. Shout out to Nolan.
Yeah, shout out to Nolan. We used to do graphic design work with him.
Mm-hmm. He makes some cool stuff.
Shout out to Nolan. So
yeah, maybe we'll get to work together on something else.
Yeah.
In the future.
Yeah. Get
in where you fit in.
Yep. You got anything else to add? Anything else going on, Jared?
I think I want to close it on that. Lockdown or not?
Are you going to get a dog?
Eventually, I think I want one.
Cool.
No time.
What kind of dog do you want?
I like huskies, but they shed a lot.
They do. My neighbor has a husky.
I like how vocal they are.
Yeah,
you can really talk with them.
They talk and stuff. Yeah. I never understood dog people until I got a dog. I get it.
Yeah, I get it. I could imagine. Just from like the small experience I've had.
Oh my gosh, man. It's wild.
I know it's just going to like completely transform my life, so I got to wait till I'm in the right spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like huskies.
Huskies are cool.
What about
I would
you?
get a husky.
If you could do it again.
So we've got a big dog. I think we probably, like Sarah and I have kind of decided no matter what, we're probably going to have dogs our entire lives. Like we honestly love it.
Yeah.
And because our schedules are pretty flexible, like it works. Like she's not at home for an extended period of time by herself. But I would get a husky in the future for sure. But if we were to get a second dog, I would want a small dog. And I love Dachshunds, the wiener dogs.
Yeah.
They're cool, man. They're cool.
So one of our buddies just recently got one, and they're very cute.
Jason, yeah.
Yeah.
They're really cool. But I would also get another golden doodle. Costello's a really good dog. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of maybe get another one when she's like 4 or 5.
Yeah. You'd have to look into like how that personality mingles with other dog personalities.
Yeah.
A lot of variables.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love huskies though.
Huskies are cool.
And Pomskis.
Oh, the mix are pretty crazy.
Yeah.
The mix.
I like English bulldogs a lot.
Yeah. I like those too. Sarah doesn't like how much they slobber and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know. I think the little ones are pretty like modified. Yeah. They're basically little GMO modified dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that 60% of golden retrievers get cancer?
No, but like that does sound like a familiar statistic for
sad.
some reason.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Anyway,
they're big dogs.
I learned about that.
I like those. Do you know those dogs that have like matted red hair?
Yes.
Mop dogs.
Yep.
What you know what those are called? Sheep dogs?
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
Maybe they're called sheep dogs.
I really like those.
What was the dog that I think we were in grade 12 and you used to always talk about it had long droopy ears? You had like pictures of it on your phone.
Oh, a basset hound.
A basset hound.
I love basset hounds. They're kind of like
beagles.
They're in the same category as wiener dogs, yeah.
With beagle, they have beagle features though.
Yeah, they do. No, I don't mean like the same like breed category. I mean they're in like the funny dog category.
Yeah.
Like a basset. Why are its ears that long?
I don't know.
Like a wiener dog. Who made them like that? Don't they get like digestion issues or something?
I have no. Every dog has a problem.
They're
just GMO'd out the ass, man.
You really have to choose what kind of problem dog you want.
Oh, yeah.
I like little chihuahuas, too. I don't think I would ever get one.
Little dogs are so yappy, though.
Yeah.
They're like, Rah!
Yeah.
But what does Evan want? Evan wants a
German Shepherd?
Nope.
Rottweiler.
He wants a Rottweiler,
yeah.
But Hazel wants something else.
I like dogs
What
like
is
that.
it called? They're the Corgi.
Oh, yeah, that's a big difference.
Yeah.
What are I like Dobermans. If I had to pick a dog like that.
Yeah, you need a good piece of land, though. You got to let that dog run.
Yeah. A lot of dogs like that.
Yeah.
All like the pure breed fighting dogs, defense dogs.
Yeah.
They're so hard to take care of.
Yeah.
It's like people think pit bulls are bad.
Yeah. We let Stella run once a day. So we'll take her to like an open field or whatever.
Yeah.
Just let her rip. Because like she's not a huge dog and she doesn't require a ton. But like 2 walks a day and then that rip, she's a good tired dog.
That's a lot.
End of the day.
I like a cute dog better than a scary dog.
Yeah. Different purposes.
Any dog's going to be cute to you if you own it, but
yeah,
I don't love like the super aggressive dog kind of look.
No. Wow. Let us know in the comments or text us or DM us.
What kind of dog
would you get? And are you a dog person? So that's it.
I saw this meme where there's 2 dog people and 2 cat people. And the dog one's like, what? Nice husky. And the guy's like, oh, no, it's an Alaskan Malamute. You don't understand or something like that. And the cat person's like, nice cat. What kind is he? The other guy's like, orange. Few people know what that cat is.
I had cats.
He's just brown striped.
I had wild cats when I was growing up. I don't know. One was orange with boots.
Just orange.
The other one was like gray, brown, and black. And dude,
calico. You always hear that one.
Like the naked cats that don't have any hair.
Oh, those are gross.
I think cats are evil though. They don't give a shit, bro.
Yeah. I've heard that
they come from tigers. There are many versions of like big cats, man.
There's that.
And they're assholes.
There's that, and they also have a lineage of being worshipped.
Yeah. Like I've been swatted at and stuff by a cat, and it hurts.
That's where the complex comes from.
Yeah.
I think like they think that the human should be the servant.
Yeah.
Whereas dogs, totally the other way around.
Oh man. Yeah. It's wild. It's crazy what my dog will do for a piece of cheese.
Yeah. I like cats. They're not like super engaging though.
No, but then again, like why do you have one running around your house then? What's it for?
Lower maintenance probably.
Fuck a litter box.
Yeah. I don't know. You could have, like a cat that can just come and go as it pleases, get a door.
That's what we had, but it was outdoor cats. My parents, whenever there was a cat that came to our door, my mom was like, oh my gosh. And then she started feeding it.
Yeah.
And then it stuck around for a while, and it was like a hunter. It would go grab like squirrels or whatever.
If your cat disappears for 3 days and it's an outdoor cat, like you don't care.
No.
But if your dog disappears for 3 days, it's game over.
Yeah. That's one thing we really did not want our dog, and that's what sucks about huskies is that they're escape artists.
Yeah.
But
does she have a tracker, your dog?
Stella has a chip in her. Yeah. When we got her, when she got her hysterectomy, we had him throw a chip in there. But we've tried so hard so she doesn't run away. Like we'll just leave the door open, just make sure she doesn't leave. Like Stella, like stay, and she won't go outside, which is nice. Or like we'll leave the gate open. So stay in the backyard. She'll stay in the back. It's so important to train them not to dip. So
definitely.
Anyway,
would you ever get any different kind of pets? I love the phase of your life when you had budgies. Why the hell did you have budgies? You think it's funny too, just because it's so like off-brand. It was so spontaneous. You and your wife do not have budgie personalities at all. And you tried to make it work. And it's a nice idea. But like, why?
We tried for like 5 months, man.
Was it that long?
They hated us. However long we lived at that apartment. So when Sarah and I first got married,
we weren't ready for a dog.
We got budgies. And we didn't want it. We always wanted a dog.
We chirped you for it.
You guys were so unsupportive. My friends are assholes.
Because we know you. We know you didn't want a budgie.
Sometimes, dude, happy wife, happy life.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Sarah wakes up. Like she was just starting her job. She was like a little like upset. She was adjusting and stuff, and she was kind of sad, going through a little phase of depression. And she's like, I really want a pet. I'm like, well, we're not getting fish. And she's like, I had budgies when I was growing up. And I was like, okay. And she's like, let's get budgies. And I'm like, fuck it. So we got 2 budgies. 2 budgies, and from day one, they hated us. They would squawk at us. They would bite us. We just fed it and gave it treats and shit. We had 2 of And when we moved from that apartment after like 5 months of living there, Sarah posted them for sale for like a huge loss. Huge loss on the investment. Not a good investment? No, not a good investment. And this dude had a budgie colony.
Holy crap.
And he came over and picked the budgies up. They hopped right onto his finger, dude.
That'd be so annoying.
I was pissed.
You could just tell he knew how to...
He knew. He had a budgie colony. Taz and Luna were our budgie names.
That's what you pretended to call them?
Taz and Luna. That was their names.
Taz just sounds like problems.
Spaz.
Yeah, seriously.
Anyway, yeah, I had budgies. Fuck, I'm never getting a bird again. I also hate birds. I don't like birds, dude. You ever had a bird like swoop at you?
Yeah,
it sucks. It sucks. Anyway.
Had some bad run-ins with seagulls when I was a kid.
Oh, dude, seagulls are assholes. Canadian geese. Yeah. We were on a walk
a
week ago or whatever. One was coming at us for no reason.
4 grown men.
Yeah.
Just trying his luck.
I'm like, holy shit. We're just walking.
I wouldn't even do that to 4 grown men.
No. Anyway.
So what would you get then? Different pet? Can't be a dog.
Fuck, I had hamsters growing up.
Not a bird. Yeah. Those are just like super.
My brother had rats, bro.
That's even worse. I had a hamster. Thought rats were gross though.
Maybe a cool fish tank.
You're back on the fish.
Maybe a cool but like a cool fish tank, like a saltwater tank, like a big boy. You know, maybe get a little shark in there.
That'd be cool.
But I also watch Seaspiracy, so it's kind of like.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
That kind of. If you guys haven't watched that,
they don't like at home.
I don't know.
Either.
I don't know, but I think that they're kind of somewhat connected. But if the fish is mutated to be tiny and live in there, maybe it's fine. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. What kind of pet would you get?
I don't know if this would be realistic or practical, but I like little pigs.
Yes.
Teacup
goats.
Pigs.
Goats would be cool.
Yeah, goats would be cool.
Yeah.
I really like pigs.
Pigs are cool.
Apparently they all grow to full-size pigs.
And you gotta get rid of them.
Yeah. There's that.
Just having a full-size hog hanging around here?
Yeah. And like they don't get big, they get enormous.
Yeah. So you get to love this thing till it's big and then
I mean, you can still keep it if you have property.
Imagine somebody living in a condo.
Do you know that people do that? Yeah, you're not gonna do it in your condo.
It just lives on your balcony?
No. That'd be cool. You know that people actually do that? They have entire like cow and pig farms that aren't for production.
Sure.
They just keep them and have them hang out.
Sure. That's fine.
How cool would that be to have big pigs on your plot of land?
I would love to have a little hobby farm.
Right?
Now I'm not a vegan. Like I would eat the eggs and I don't know about cows. But like I would have goats.
Yeah.
Have some goats hanging out and use the chickens for eggs and stuff. But yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be ideal.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay.
I would definitely not kill my own pig.
You'd have a pig.
But just to have them grow old out on your farm or whatever.
That'd be cool. Yeah. Like he's an indoor pet for the first little while and then he heads out to the pen when he's too fat.
Yeah. Exactly. It really is a funny sight to see when you see a pig on a farm.
Gus the pig.
Just covered in mud.
Yeah.
With their curly little tails. Yeah, I like those. I like hedgehogs.
Cool.
No idea how practical that is.
No.
I think those are cool.
Snakes? Would you get a snake?
I don't love them.
No. Me either.
Not cuddly enough.
Yeah. You want something to cuddle with.
Yeah. And I also don't like people who... I don't like the idea of people who get pets to scare other people. Like, I'm not saying everybody who gets, like, a big vicious dog is like that.
But some people do buy them for that reason.
Yeah.
You're against that?
I don't know. I don't like the idea of, like, the intimidating pet.
Okay.
I guess some people, you need it, though, for defense or whatever.
Yeah. Like, what about police dogs?
I would never be, like adopting a police dog.
No, like, what do you think about police officers using police dogs?
I mean, I get it. Like, it's valid.
Yeah.
Ethically, I don't know how I feel. I get why you do it.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's weird to be like, I don't even mean to take it that deep. I just think it's weird if you're like the guy with the snake or the guy with the spider.
Sure. Yeah, tarantulas and shit.
Yeah. Like a tarantula, yeah, it could be fun. I get it. But like, wouldn't you rather have, I don't know.
Yeah. Couldn't do a spider.
I couldn't do it either.
No.
I could see like the joy in it, I guess. But like, they kind of just sleep in dirt, don't they? Speaking of pigs, but...
So yeah, if you guys want to leave your ranking of best pets in the comments or DM us your ranking of best pets,
yeah,
do it up. Dog is probably the number one pet. If I had to pick one pet. Now, I haven't had all pets, but I'll tell you, budgies are fucking by tarantulas.
You would get a saltwater fish tank. That's your final verdict here.
If not a dog? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I don't have time to think about it. I don't know. I have to think about it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll come back to the next episode next week and give you guys what my second tier pet would be.
We'll go spin on over to the pet store and
browse.
Get a guinea pig.
For the office?
You remember a little inside joke with the hamster? Oh man, we're getting into it today. Okay, so guys, I used to have a hamster. Quentin used to have a hamster. His brother had a rat. If you remember, their cages. You can get like these cool customizable cages where you can get all these funky tubes for the hamsters. And if you have two cages, you can connect them together.
Yeah.
And your hamster can have like a tube palace. And you put wood chips in them.
You have to clean that
shit
every
you
week.
Clean it like at least once a week. And they start to smell like shit like really quickly. We used to joke. Oh man, guys, I've never laughed so hard in a podcast. We used to joke that we were gonna get an office hamster.
If I remember that at the old office. The old one.
This isn't half as funny to any of you guys, so I'm trying to make it quick. But we had a joke where we'd get an office hamster, and the case would probably smell like shit. And we'd have to explain our office hamster to clients.
This is Tilly. It just runs around in a circle in the tube palace.
They just spit on the shit. They bite on the cage.
Okay.
Trying to do business.
Hamster shit looks like black rice. On that note, guys.
Oh man.
I think we're gonna cap it off there.
Oh, that was a good inside joke.
Live, laugh, love.
Yeah. All right, guys.
We'll see you next week.
Have a good one.
Bye.